Hello everyone, I'm Sam Castan and welcome to Keene. Today we're here for semi-final action. It's the Crown Point Panthers going against the Chazy Eagles. Game is just underway. I figured I'd be safer over here than I would be on the other side because spectators over there, there's quite a few here from Crown Point, and they're all armed with eggs. No idea what their plans are with them, but we might find out for the game's over with. As I said, this is semi-final action. The winner to go on to play the winner of the Willsboro-Bolton game. For Tom Tregan and Tom Brandell's Chazy Eagles, offsides is called. Terry LaPierre is in goal again tonight. Eric Munson, 28. Corey Prombro, 9. Tim Mulligan is 15. Casey O'Connor, 21. 27, Dan Bernard. Darrell Lamb is 14. James Moser, 25. Pat McAuliffe, 20. 29 is Chris DeMars. Jay Anderson, 23. Zach Lee, number 1. Kevin Dwyer, 24. 26, Eric Bowman. Jason Fenner is 17. Nate Trombley, 13. And that's over the top. Casey Barcombe, 22, Jared Ackerman, 16, Aaron House, 18, Matt Devins, 12, 11, Adam Rainville, and Steve Manny is number 19. Goal kick taken by Jason Bruce, the goalie for Crown Point. Brad Peters is 11, Josh Meacham is 8. Sam Rabideau is 12, Jody Harrington is 17, Jared Mace, 25, Keith Ross, 13. Norbert St. Pierre, the shot, LaPierre has it. Norbert St. Pierre is 16, Brock Ross is 21, Aaron Pelkey, 10. Luke Lacey is number 6, Matt Ross, 2, Jeff Robinson, 22, Chris Landry is 23, Dan Burke, 18, Josh Deal, 5, Jesse Mullins, 17. Albert Petit is 20, Dan Ross, 26, Jim Bigelow, 14, and Ben Westbrook, number 19. It's going to be Panther ball. Not too bad a day out here today. The All Sable River behind us. And that goes out of bounds for White. Been to this field once earlier, I think it was with the girls team. A few years back. I remember being down in the valley here with the little church. Shot, it's in, and the Eagles have scored. Pat McAuliffe, I think, with the goal. Chazy takes a 1-0 lead in the early going. Panthers are going to kick off after the goal by Pat McAuliffe. Assists Casey Barcombe, and Chazy leads it 1-0 in the early going of the ball game. That goes out of bounds. Munson pushes it up ahead. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. LaPierre takes the goal kick. Field is long enough, but it appears to be narrow as far as I'm concerned. Lamb. He pushes it back. McAuliffe gets a foot on it. And taken over by the Panthers. So back and forth action. O'Connor with the head. Ball goes to Bernard. Picked up by Lamb. Looking for O'Connor. Ball goes out of play. Chazy toss in. Bernard will toss in. That's grabbed by Mr. Bruce. I think it's Jason Bruce, I said, is the goalie. Ball's pushed up ahead. Headed by Prombrio.
Come on, go to it! Come on, Wood! Back in there, Chris, right now. We need you in the back, Chris.
Up. Mike.
That goes out of bounds for the Panthers. We're right in the mountains here. As you can see, I'll back the camera up here. We're close to them.
Nothing wins, Wood, nothing! Let's go, wide! Get it out!
We got throwing aside for the Panthers. They're trailing 1-0. And it's going to be a goal kick for Chazy. Lapeer takes the goal kick. Headed by the Panthers. Moser over to McAuliffe. Broken up by Crown Point. Bernard pushes it over. Bruce grabs it. Kick comes to midfield. Whoops. Black subs. That's Chris Landry reporting in, number 23. Shot, Lapeer. He covers.
Nice job, Jerry! Get that out!
Lapeer will take the kick.
Get that wide!
Pushed up ahead. O'Connor running it down. I think it's going to be a corner ball. Moser will do the kicking. It's out front. Blocked. Cleared. Headed by Munson. Munson again with the head. Gets it over to McAuliffe. And that's the bounds for Chazy. Chris DeMarce will take the throw in. Back up too far, Chris. You've been in the river. Throws in front of the net. O'Connor puts it over the top.
Let's go, boys!
Got a whistle back here. I think there's a trip call on the Panthers. Sam Lajway is the ref from the division, our division, and I don't know who the other ref is. Bernard takes a toss in. He gets it into O'Connor. Pushed up ahead. McAuliffe, but it's cleared out. Panthers working the ball up the side. Shot. Just wide. Big goal kick for Chazy. Kevin Dwyer and Jay Anderson going in for Chazy. Moser takes the goal kick. Clears it to midfield. Panthers working it back. About 10 minutes into the game, Chazy leads by a score of 1-0, goal by McAuliffe. And that goes out for a Panther toss in. Don't know what the problem is. Looks like we got a yellow card. Or is it a red card?
Unsportsmanlike conduct, elbow.
Elbow.
They grab an arm, one is gonna grab it. Don't worry.
Keith Ross got himself a yellow card for unsportsmanlike conduct. Anderson clears it out. It'll be a black toss in. Headed out by the Eagles, brought back in by the Panthers. O'Connor clears it past midfield. Panthers will toss in. It's going to go out for another Panther toss in. Mr. Mace will toss in. Picked up by Chris DeMars. Marsh pushes it up ahead to O'Connor. Grabbed by Moser. Moser over to DeMars. And Bruce has it. Throws it out. Out of bounds for Chazy. Devins tosses in. There'll be another Chazy toss in. Dwyer drops it into Lamb. He pushes it back to Dwyer. Dwyer puts it to the middle of the field, but cleared out by the Panthers, headed by Mulligan. Over to Anderson. Bruce is there for the save.
Your ball, Kevin! All right, Matt! Come on, White, get on the ball! All right. Go, White! Come on, Ben! Beat him, beat him! All right, Jay! Beat him! Go! Shoot! Shoot! Yes!
O'Connor, whoops. Beautiful block by Bruce. O'Connor puts it back.
Nice try, Casey!
Moser takes the corner kick. And that one goes wide and is cleared out for another corner kick. It's a corner throw. DeMars takes it. Mulligan gets put on it. Push to midfield. Evans gives chase. Dwyer.
Oh, you saw it. What was that? That's out, that's out. White. Chris. Come on, Chris.
Out of bounds. It'll be Chazy tossing Anderson to take it. Gets it in to Lamb. Munson. That's cleared out. First 17 minutes into the game.
Go, White. Come on, boys.
McAuliffe and Bernard going back in for Chazy. Panthers with the goal kick. I don't know if that was miskicked or not. It didn't go very far. Ball's pushed across the field and grabbed by the ball boy. Dan will toss in. We'll give you a look at the rest of the spectators there as soon as we get a chance. Again, it'll be Chazy tossing. Dan Bernard to handle it.
Hard!
Picked up by DeMars. Moser. Broken up by Mace. Lamb. Pushes it over to McAuliffe. McAuliffe circles the ball, looking to bring it back towards net. Puts a shot out in front. White charge. Ball is batted out by Bruce. O'Connor out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for corner kick for Chazy. Moser with the corner kick. Lamb gets a foot on it. Shot. Wow. Finally cleared by the Panthers. Mulligan pushed up ahead. Devens.
Cover from that! Cover, Danny! Cover! Get there!
Lamb trying to bring it back for the Eagles. He lofts it in the air up to O'Connor.
Come on, Danny, get up there!
And that's put out of bounds for a White throw-in. Dan Bernard takes the toss in. Headed out by the Panthers. They push it up the field, but taken back by Devens, was stripped away by the Panthers.
Right here, right here, right here, right here! Get back, man!
Blocked by Devens.
Shoot it, Danny! Get there!
Up here, in and out, but he recovers in time.
It's good. Let's play it wide. That is. Chris, over here. Get on it.
McAuliffe pushes it over to O'Connor. Moser. But Bruce is there for the grab. Bruce with a nice kick to midfield, but picked up by Lamb.
Tight pressure. Chris, too much time.
Ball is pushed towards net. Lapierre is out for the grab.
Go, boy.
This is semi-final action.
Let's just finish.
Section VII Class D. Moser. I think that one's gonna. Oh. Well, I guess there's no goal. Panthers are celebrating. Not used to looking at a clock where they count up. But the score clock they have, the little timer they have here doesn't count down. So we're 22 and a half minutes into the first half. So we got 17 and a half minutes to go. And we'll get a look at some of these spectators again. And we better get over here for the, where are we here? Right over here, I guess. Can't decide if he wants to play soccer or basketball. Ball's picked up by O'Connor. He pushes it down past midfield. Brought back. Bernard. And there's a water puddle there.
Nothing wins. Nothing.
Action continues on the field, and I better we'll keep watching. That goes over the top for the goal kick.
Intensity wide.
Lapierre takes the goal kick. Nice block by the Eagles. Panthers putting the pressure on. Ball's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick for the Panthers. I think it was a charge called, so it'll be Chazy ball. See, the Eagles brought their shovel here so they can bury their opponents.
Go, Chazy!
Bruce is out for the grab. I know one thing, if the weather gets too bad, that's going to go out for out of bounds, white ball. If the weather gets too bad, I'll head back the other way and get in the bus and take from the window. That's grabbed by Bruce. He flings it down to midfield. I don't know, all of a sudden it seems to be getting cooler and cooler. That's going to be a goal kick for Chazy. Here's McAuliffe with the ball. He brings it back up for the Eagles. DeMars. Whoops. That's going to be Panther ball. It is getting cool. Looks like it's snowing up on the mountains here. That's going to go out. As you can see, it's looking a little bit whiter up there. You can see the snow on the mountains. We're going to have a corner kick, but I guess they're switching kickers.
Tell Aaron to stay on the high. Bradley, go Brock, stay on that wing. Yes, I just told him.
I think there's 10 minutes to go in the first half. Chazy with an early goal with less than 4 minutes gone by. I think at 3:58 Chazy scored.
Challenge that, James. Challenge that when you get down.
Kick comes to midfield. Well, we got a little collision, but Mason McAuliffe doing battle.
Attack!
Headed by Mulligan.
Get there.
Hole called on the Panthers.
Let's go, White! Stop ball!
Shot. Up here has it.
Come on, White!
DeMars is on the ground. I think he's just. Oh.
Big Jay, go ahead there. Kevin, you can go too. Kevin, go for Dan.
DeMars coming out, limping a little. Up here takes the kick. That's going to go out for Chazy. Anderson will toss it. Moser. Ball is pushed back to midfield. Pushed up ahead, but out of bounds for Chazy Eagles. Munson takes a throw and he hands it into Anderson. Back to Munson. McAuliffe gets a foot on it. Lamb looking to head it. Munson pushes it back to midfield. Mulligan. Whoops. Charge called on Mulligan. That goes out of bounds for Crown Point. Yeah, we're getting a light mist here now. You might see me doing the second half from the bus. That goes out for the Panthers. Mace will toss in. Out of bounds for Chazy. Anderson to toss in. Pushed up, out of bounds. Chazy ball again. Munson will handle it.
Come on, White!
Anderson pushes up ahead, but Bruce is going to be there for the grab. No, loses it.
Tuck out there.
Good ball!
McAuliffe, that rolls wide. That's blocked by the Panthers, and that's going to go out of bounds. I believe it was Moser with the corner kick, headed by O'Connor. Out of bounds, goal kick. Goal kick comes to midfield.
Way too long. Come on, Black.
Pushed out by Munson. Panthers will toss in. Eagles clear it. Brought back in by the Panthers.
Get out now!
Panthers bring it back. Eagles and the Panthers are 1-1 on the season. That's going to be a goal kick for Chazy. Nothing called. Shot wide. Panthers with the goal kick. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. McAuliffe. Whoa. He was taken down. We got to stop the clock.
Go wide!
The Marshal will take the kick. McAuliffe is okay. He got right up after they stopped the clock. Now that one had cameraman all over it. Panthers looking to tie this game up. Bruce puts a foot to it, and he puts one back here towards us. The Marshal toss it.
That never came in.
Never came in, said the ref, so we'll redo it.
There we go.
That's heading for the river. Marsh takes the toss it. Panthers clear it. And DeMar's call for the push from behind. 2.5 to go in the first half. Chazy ball. Be Chazy ball. Mulligan will take the kick. Lamb pushes it up ahead. That's knocked out by the Eagles. It'd be black ball.
Go wide! Sammy, go to the center!
Handball there, I think I saw.
30 seconds! Come on, let's go!
Chazy will take the ball. We're down to 20 seconds.
20 seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7,
And that's pretty much the way the first half is going to end.
4,
With the Chazy Eagles getting a goal at 3:58 into the game. And they lead the Crown Point Panthers by a score of 1-0 at halftime in Section VII Class D semifinals.
5 minutes, timer.
Well, the second half has just started. We'll move over to our regular position here just as soon as get a stoppage, and that's right now. We took a walk to the bus and got our camera cover. That's why they didn't take too much of a break either. They said 5, but I don't think it took me 5 minutes to go to the bus and back. Score is 1-0. Chazy over Crown Point in semifinal action. Bruce almost had it. Could be corner kick for Chazy. Moser takes the corner kick, headed by O'Connor. White throw-in. Enough doggone problems with this camera cover. Panthers in control. Goes out of bounds for the Eagles. Trouble with these games, they don't end if it's just, that's going to be a goal kick. They don't go just 2 overtimes, they'll go sudden death plus shootouts because we have to have a winner. Third will take the kick. Mars. Stripped away by the Panthers. Out of bounds, back to Chazy. I think that was a call on Chazy from behind. And that rolls wide for Chazy goal kick.
Your ball, Danny, be there.
Lapierre with the kick.
Save it first. All right.
Goes out of bounds for Panthers. That'll be Panther tossing.
That wide. All right, Corey. Get out.
Shot, Lapierre has it. Ooh. Panthers close to scoring. Lapierre's goal kick comes to midfield. Kennard with whoop. From behind on Black.
Start handing him out here. Soon.
Elijah warning them to cool it a little bit, you fellows, or we'll start handing out a few cards. Again, my camera cover getting in the road.
Go, go, go! Come on. Back, James. Get in there.
Out of bounds for Crown Point. I imagine they'll just keep getting a little rougher as the game progresses. Especially with a 1-0 score, that's going to go wide. But there has it.
Quickly! Come on, Keene, win this one!
Who's there?
Hasn't been too bad of a season to do soccer in.
Got time!
Go, two, go,
Been a
two.
pretty mild fall.
On, Dwight!
Top, top.
Good change!
But
Good change!
one cold game can spoil things.
Who's there? Come on.
But I guarantee you I've taken a lot colder conditions than this.
Come on, Tim!
That's going to be Chazy ball, I believe. Mulligan will take the kick. It's headed. Pushed back by DeMars. McAuliffe. He's looking for Moser.
Intensity!
O'Connor took that kick.
At the car! Come on, Phil!
Stop the clock. It's going to be a yellow card. Well, the other ref says I told him to move it back. O'Connor with the shot. Not in, no. Goal kick is brought back by the Eagles. Panthers push it out. Munson pushes it over. Picked up by Lamb. He's down on the ground.
Wide! Get it wide! Get it wide!
Out for the Panthers.
Get on it! No time! Get out! Who are we talking to? Nobody's talking.
A lot of rough. Whoa, boy. Mulligan will take the kick. Goes right to Bruce.
Elbow, arm.
Devins finally comes out with it. O'Connor. Handball call. Mulligan will take the kick. Grabbed by Bruce. Oh. Mulligan again will take the kick. Bernard crosses fields with it. Bruce has it. It's 1-0. We're in the second half here. Probably 5-6 minutes into it. We should be a little more than that into it. We'll check the clock there. We got just a little over 27 minutes to go in the game. Panthers push it up ahead, broken up by Munson, I believe. Pushed back by the Panthers. Goal kick. Lapierre takes the kick. Anderson will toss in. Lamb hits the ground.
Step up! That's it! Beautiful!
I think a dangerous kick on Dwyer. Didn't hear the whistle, but apparently there was. Could be Panther kick.
Get it out! Corner! Flag! 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 Corner! Corner! Corner!
O'Connor. And that's going to be a corner kick for Chazy. Well, that was a goal kick. Whoa.
Yes. Nice play, Ben.
Remains Panthers ball. Devins. He pushes it out of play.
Here.
Got to redo it. Call goes against Panthers.
Corner! Corner! Timmy, you gotta play it to the corner!
Panthers with a toss in from the side. It's in front of the box, but headed.
Out! Out!
Right back. Lapierre has it.
Okay, Pat, Danny, let's go. You alright, Danny? Yep. Chris, so it's fine. Good! Down the line! Down the line!
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Continue! Continue! Go!
Use your body, Kevin Dwyer.
Wow. Quite physical game.
Down the line! Down the line!
Dwyer gets by him. Tripped up. Ball goes to Lamb. Lamb pushes it up.
Yes,
O'Connor. And is broken up again. I don't know if Coach Stregan agreed with that call or not. Moser with the kick. And it's in. Chazy takes a 2-0 lead. Was beat a marsh. Wow. They'll end up killing one another. Chris DeMarce with the goal. Panthers kick off after the goal by Chris DeMarce. Assist goes to Darryl Lamb. Chazy leads it 2-0 with just a little over 20 minutes to go in the game. And it's going to do nothing but get more physical here on Crown Point's part, as far as I'm concerned. because they don't want to be stopped here. Last year was Wells and Chazy. Wells turned out to be the victors.
Keep working. Nice, Danny.
Bernard pushes it towards goal. Bruce is out for the grab. Quickly throws it up the field, but is broken up by Mulligan, headed back by the Panthers. Bernard is there.
Step up! Step up! Beautiful! Jump it! Nice! Head out! Get that, Danny! Get that! Danny! Turn!
Devins heads it, going to go out of bounds for the Panthers. It's going to go out and begin to be a Panther ball.
Go, James! Go!
LaPierre with the grab.
Who's there? Be there!
Jumping in call on White.
Turn!
My mistake. Getting out of LaPierre's hands.
Side! Terry's in the side! Get the ball wide! Who's there?
Panthers ball.
Offside! Get that wide! That's up, keep coming. Get to it, Casey. Got one eye. Overlap! Turn it behind! Carry you! Carry! Take care at him! Right at him!
O'Connor.
Get on, Tommy! You got it! Go! Go! Run!
O'Connor, yes. I think it was, or was that Casey O'Connor? I can't be sure. Well, I think the game is over now. Or is it Moser? I'll tell you in a minute.
On, Danny! Be there! It's our ball!
It's 3-0. James Moser with the goal. Casey O'Connor with the assist. Mulligan taken down at midfield. He's doubled over. Chazy leads it 3-0. I guess Mulligan will be all right.
20 minutes, White! Attack! Yeah! Good job, man!
The Eagles will be facing the winners of the Willsboro Bolton game. We played at Seton.
Wide!
Lamb pushes up ahead. O'Connor touches it over to McAuliffe. Over the... No, it didn't go over the top. Still in play. McAuliffe, he's blocked. And it's a corner kick for Chazy. Moser will take it. I'm sure the Eagles would like to shut the Panthers, shut them out.
Get there! Get back there! Take him on! Take him on!
They were 1-1 on the season.
Good ball, Chazy.
Mulligan. Headed back by the Panthers. Ball comes back to midfield. Bernard gets in on the action. Ball comes back to Mulligan. Ball is pushed up ahead. Cromwell. Lamar's. Lamar's taking it down the side. He's got it to midfield. Up head to Moser. Panthers clear it back. It's lifted high in the air. Devins. Up here has it.
Carry over here. Carry over here.
Up here. Kick's going to come out of bounds. Whoa, O'Connor keeps it in. Oh, that didn't go out. Or was he out of bounds when he headed it?
So hard you had that.
Probably that was the case. Wow, they took a quick shot, and Lapierre bats it over the top of the net. Be a corner kick for the Panthers. Lapierre has it.
Let him get out.
There, guys. That's very important at this point in the game. Very important. You gotta get back. You gotta be up.
Go, Chris! Whoa, go!
We'll take time.
Pushed out for Chazy. Dwyer and Anderson reporting back in for Chazy. Cromwell. Whoop.
Stay first. Let it go.
Off white. It'll be a Panther tossing.
Okay.
That's going to be kept in by the Eagles. That's going to be goal kick. Black jumping in. Just under 12 minutes to go in the game. Chazy 3. Panthers looking for that first goal. This is semi-final action. So the loser calls it a season. And that's going to go wide.
Support! Kevin, support! 1-2.
Brought back in.
Touch back!
I think it was grabbing the
Panthers with a kick. Pushed up ahead.
Get out there, Kevin!
Cromwell pulls out of bounds. I think it's going to be Chazy tossing. Yes, it will be. Devins will take it. Gets it into Dwyer.
There you go! Send him! Send him!
Dwyer pushes it up ahead. O'Connor opens up on it. And it goes out for Chazy. Dwyer takes the toss in.
Back hard, Dale! Keep coming, Dale! Good effort, Dale! Wider.
Mars, he's working it up the field, gets by one, over to O'Connor. O'Connor pushes it up, but Bruce is out there for the grab. Ball is lifted high in the air. Out of bounds for Crown Point.
Down the side, you want that ball.
Devins. Brought back in by the Panthers. Lapeer has it.
Keep it wide. Good. Try.
Lapeer's kick comes to midfield.
Yep. There he is. There he is.
Ladd makes a couple moves.
Step over. Stand up. Continue.
Pushes it up ahead. Illegal tackle called on the Panthers. The illegal tackle was called on Keith Ross, number 13. Of course, he doesn't really care if he gets ejected or not. The season is over with for his team. Usually with 2 yellow cards, you're out. And you can't play the following game, or a red card and you can't play the following game. So they're trailing 3-0 with 7 minutes to go in the game. If he gets ejected,
Stop the clock, we have an injury.
Good, Jared.
Jared Ackerman into the game.
Good effort, Kevin. All right.
White charge is called.
Back and help.
So the Panthers will have it. I guess we're under 7 minutes to go in the game. Lapeer has it.
Good job, Terry.
Lapeer's shutout is still intact. He can go another 360 seconds, he'll have it made. Bernard gets a foot on it. Jason Fenner and Aaron House will be getting their turn. Shot just wide. Eagles with the corner kick.
Get that in.
We've got just a little over 4 minutes to go. Moose blocks it. We'll have a corner kick again.
Come on, somebody get him!
Eric Bowman will be heading into the game. That's over the top. Goal kick. Coach Strigan substituting now. Feeling a little more comfortable.
Get there, Kevin.
That goes out of bounds for White tossing. Matt Devins will handle it. I think the game's going to get over with just about in time because the drops are getting bigger. Well, I haven't seen the action yet with the eggs over there.
How much, Chris? 2?
Yeah, Panther Dawson, they're saying 2, but I think there's a little more than that. Panther ball.
Don't want any injuries.
Well, up here we'll take the goal kick.
Good kick. Good kick. Go 2.
Nice job, Jason.
Whoop, Fenner gets knocked to the ground. A minute, they say. Whoa. The pair grabs. Well, it's safe to say that Chazy is moving on to semifinals. To the finals, rather. Down to 30 seconds. That's... We got a yellow card on 1-1 black.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds, boys.
Brad Peters has got the yellow card. I think before the scorekeeper realized he had to stop the clock. Time was pretty near done.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And the Chazy Eagles have defeated the Crown Point Panthers in semi-final action, Section 7 Class D. Down here at Keene. Now this is Keene, it's not Keene Valley.
Get in there, come on.
Chazy 3. And the Panthers scoreless in semi-final action. Eagles will go on to play Willsboro or Bolton in the finals. Final score, Chazy 3. Crown Point 0. Till next time. Good night, everyone.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Hello everyone, I'm Sam Castan and welcome to Brew. Today we're here for semifinals between the Chazy Eagles and the Mariah Vikings. The only player I checked on was the goalie for Mariah. Kind of wet, damp weather. And I wouldn't be able to do much play-by-play on them anyways. But we do have the Chazy Eagles, coached by Bob Poirier. Jess Cortez, number 1, Sarah Smith, 2. I think Sarah's out of action. Emily Trombley, 3. Samantha Fredericks, 4. Amy West, 6. Hope Batchelder, 7. Carrie Goyette is 8. Mariah will kick off. Jamie Wilson's 9. 12 is Sarah West. Krista Dupre is the goalie.